You shouldn't want any and everybody in your hair. We treat our hair with respect over here. Whenever I hear the term nappy or good hair, why do black women just hate their hair so much? Any guesses? Our hair is one of the easiest targets. We can't just be free in the expression of our hair. I don't feel like anyone who isn't a black woman should be commenting on what a black woman needs to do with her hair. People always have something to say about a black woman's hair. It's just how we talk about our hair like it don't grow out of our freaking scalp like it's supposed to. Hi guys, it's your girl in the cut, just vibing, just chilling. I'm back. Today we're going to be having a very much needed conversation about drumroll, natural hair. Today we're going to be having an honest conversation around our natural hair. This isn't going to be like a school presentation, honey. I ain't memorized none of this. We're looking at these notes. Before we get into this little chit chat, I want to go over some intentions for this video. Here are a few intentions for this video. This is a safe space. A safe space. This video and the comment section is a safe space for Black people, especially Black women. This space and this video will validate, show love to, heal, and be a light for Black people, especially Black women. Okay, now let's have an honest conversation about natural hair. I'm going to start this chat by debunking 7 natural hair myths. I'm referring to our natural hair as she. So she equal natural hair. We're talking about our hair when I say she. Okay. Starting with, she's hard to do, maintain, and manage. Now, this is a very controversial take. The fact that I believe that natural hair isn't hard to maintain or manage or do. I genuinely feel like that's a myth when people say our hair is just hard to manage and hard to do. I really don't feel like it is. I feel like when we take the time out to actually learn our hair and do our hair, it gets easier. I honestly think it takes some time to do. I do think it takes a while to do our hair sometimes. It's definitely time consuming. Our hair is definitely time consuming. That is a fact. But saying it's hard to do, I don't think our hair is hard to do. It just takes a while to do it. So, yeah. 2, the fact that she's hard to style. I don't think our hair is hard to style. I think people be trying to do styles that don't cater to their hair type, which is why it be hard to do. It may not be as easy or fast as like a straighter hair type or a less hair type that ain't this. It probably is easier for them to style it and faster, but I don't think our hair is hard. I think when you take the time, that's the thing. It's just taking our time when it comes to our hair, especially with understanding how she works and what she likes, what she doesn't like. I think that's where the difficulty can come in, quote unquote. I don't think our hair is hard to style. It ain't. People just don't be wanting to do it. Number 3, she's nappy. Your hair is not nappy. This is not nappy hair. Our hair is not nappy. That's a myth. I don't even like that word. They treat nappy hair, quote unquote, without care. So like they be ripping in your hair, using combs to comb out your hair, blow drying your hair when it's dry. Like they don't have any love when it comes to hair that's nappy. Number 4, she doesn't grow or only grows when she's dirty. Natural hair. Your natural hair is always growing. If you don't see the growth, it's because you're not retaining length. And she only grows when she's dirty. Dirt does not grow natural hair. I don't know who said that. It does not grow out natural hair. That's just not true. What I know does is leaving your hair alone. Leaving your hair alone grows your natural hair. Hence why they probably would think it's the dirt when it's just the fact that you're not touching your hair. It has nothing to do with your hair being dirty. It is because you're not touching it. If you leave your hair in cornrows under a wig for like 2 months, your hair is going to be very dirty, but it's going to grow a lot because you're not touching it. And going to retain a lot of that length because you're not messing with your hair. Number 5, she's not professional. Who the hell? We know. We know who made our hair something that isn't professional. We know who did that. Our hair is very much professional. It grows out of our head. Like you're telling me the hair that grows out of our head is unprofessional. Even the hair, even the braids and the locks, like how is that unprofessional? Why is that deemed as unprofessional? Our hair is not unprofessional. They just don't be liking black people. That's it. Anyways, number 6. She's childish or makes you look like a boy. Guys, come on, guys. You have to be honest here. It's not your natural hair that's making you look childish. If anything, it's the style. If anything, it's how you style your natural hair. I don't really feel like this is more of an opinion, I guess, but I don't feel like natural hair makes you look childish. I genuinely don't think that. Nor do I feel like it makes us look like a boy. Don't I genuinely don't believe that. Like I said, that's more of an opinion, I guess. But saying that your natural hair makes you look childish, I guess it does. I think it genuinely just depends on the style that you're doing. I think it just depends on the style. And it makes you look like a boy. I don't. Y'all can give y'all take in that in the comment section. I just don't see how natural hair makes someone look like. I don't know how that makes us look like a boy. I don't know how it would make you as a black queen look like a man because your natural hair is out. It makes you look like a child. Who told you that? You don't look like a kid, and you don't look like a boy. That's just my firm opinion. But and last but not least, okay, I could have put this with the other one. Anyways, she doesn't have to be washed a lot. This is also kind of an opinion. I'm a big advocate of doing what works for your hair. But I often hear black people say that we don't have to wash our hair like that. I don't know. I don't believe that's true. I think we should keep our hair clean. I don't think us keeping our hair unwashed is the move, y'all. I don't know why people think that our hair doesn't have to be washed as much as white people. Maybe not as much as people with straight hair, obviously, but like saying that we can wash our hair once a month. What? Like, okay, it's different if you got like a wig on, maybe your hair is still pretty dirty, but saying that you ain't gotta wash your hair every month or once a month, I don't know, y'all. That's kind of crazy. That's just I don't know. Okay, next, y'all, we're gonna talk about the policing of black hair, especially black women's hair. People always have something to say about black hair. I'm gonna just say black women's hair because it's always black women. People always have something to say about a black woman's hair. It's just always something. Let's get into some things that people like to say. I don't understand why black girls don't wear their natural hair, or why won't they wear their natural hair? You don't need all that weave and wigs and all of that. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But then in the same breath, we'll be like, oh, you need to do your hair. You need a perm. And people love to say, oh, black women don't love their natural hair because they wear wigs. Whatever. And then they love to also say our hair is just hair. It's just hair. They love to say, oh, black women wear wigs, so white girls or any non-black woman for that matter can wear braids. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. I don't care what anyone has to say. Saying that because black girls wear straight haired wigs or wigs that aren't like textured hair or like our natural hair is the same thing as a white woman or someone who's non-black wearing braids is not the same thing. It's not the take that you think it is. It's really not. Granted, yeah, wearing straight haired wigs and body wave wigs that don't match our natural hair type is conforming to Eurocentric beauty standards. We know this. That's a fact. Whatever. But saying that's the same thing as a white woman wearing braids, not even just braids, but wearing any culturally black. Let me calm down because now I'm getting tight. I'm getting tight because it's just such a dumb thing to say. Saying that a non-black woman can wear any cultural black style. They can do whatever they want, but it's still cultural appropriation, and that ain't cool. Like, Our hairstyles are significant to our culture. Straight hair is not something significant to anyone's culture for that matter. Like, it's just straight hair. It's just hair. Even when they go to the lengths of perming their hair to get this, it's weird. It's really weird. It's not the same thing for us when we wear wigs and straighten our hair. It's not the same. It's like not the same at all. And I feel like that should be common sense, but also random. But am I the only one noticing refer to their hair as natural hair now? And also having wash days? Since when? Since when? Since when? Since when? Like, anyway. Oh my god, yes. I remember having a conversation with a Hispanic guy about how he doesn't like when his black girlfriend wears wigs and weave, and how he doesn't understand why she won't wear her natural hair because she doesn't need all that other stuff. Let me tell y'all. Oh my god. So I get in this Uber. I know who this man was because he would come up to my job and get like Uber Eats orders or whatever all the time. So I ended up having to get an Uber for school one day. We in the car having a good time. He was cool. He's Hispanic. Not even black. He's Hispanic with the black girlfriend. He's one of them Hispanic men you can tell got a black girlfriend. But anyways, so I don't even know what made him start talking about this, but he just brought up about the fact that his black girlfriend likes to wear wigs and all this other stuff. He was like, I don't know why I don't understand why black women do that. Like, I don't understand why black women wear wigs and all that. Like, shh. Let me tell you, I had to gather him so quick. I let him know, I'm like, sir, because of like society, a lot of black women don't even feel comfortable wearing their natural hair. A lot of us don't even know how to embrace our own natural hair because we haven't been taught. We've been literally taught to hate our hair. Like, that has been embedded in our culture because of. We're gonna get into it. But yeah, I just, it was just like the audacity of this Hispanic man to police his woman on what she should be doing with his hair because she don't need all that. She knows she don't need all that, but it's quite literally not that simple. It's not that simple. I wrote down, I don't feel like anyone who isn't a black woman should comment on our natural hair. And I stand 10 toes down on that. I don't feel like anyone who isn't a black woman should be commenting on what a black woman needs to do with her hair, or what she shouldn't and shouldn't be doing with her hair, or should be commenting on her hair. Period. It's always this when it comes to black women's hair. It's just always this. So that's why I feel like, but some black women get defensive when other black women try to like bring up, like deconditioning from things that we've been taught when it comes to our natural hair. We feel targeted. We feel like we're being policed because we're always policed on our hair. It's always something. Like, we can't just be free in the expression of our hair. It's always something. I wrote, our hair is so powerful and sacred, a deep part of our identity. No one, and I mean no one, has hair like black people. No one has hair like a black person. And that's why I feel like they police it so bad. Like, why do you think people police our hair so bad? They already fight so hard for black people to feel dehumanized in our entirety, in our identity. So our hair is one of the easiest targets of black identity because it's one of the things that sets us apart. Like, no one has hair like us. I wouldn't say no one has skin like us because there are like any people who have darker skin, things like that. But that's still one of the things that sets us apart. And our hair being so different and like just, I love black hair. But like, it's an easy target to help further the dehumanization of black people. They pick apart everything that sets us apart in our identity. They pick apart our features. They pick apart our hair. They pick apart our skin. They just want us to feel so dehumanized in our identity. Why do black women just hate their hair so much? Any guesses? I'll tell ya. Supremacy. That's probably the root to all of our problems. It is the root to all of our problems, actually. Actually, no, like, low-key it is. Especially within the black community. And especially when it comes to our hair. It's conditioning that has lasted generations. We have been conditioned generation by generation by generation to see our hair in this weird light. We've been conditioned to think our hair is hard to maintain, to take care of, and to do. And a lot of us didn't even get taught how to take care of our natural hair and have had to learn ourselves. Hence, why a lot of us just keep straight hair or wear wigs, because learning how to do our hair is the actual hard part. I feel like learning how to do your natural hair by yourself is one of the hardest journeys you can go on as a Black woman. At least that was for me. Learning how to do my hair, learning how to take care of my hair, learning how to appreciate my hair, learning to be comfortable in my own hair, like learning to be comfortable with my hair was the actual hard part when it came to my natural hair. But learning is the hard part. That's the hard part. It's not our hair, it's learning our hair. Because we haven't been taught. A lot of us haven't been taught. We haven't even been taught to take care of our hair and love our hair in its natural state. Because they don't want that. Black women will be too powerful to love themselves in their entirety. For me personally, learning to take care of my hair was a long and challenging journey. For reference, I started my natural hair journey when I was 11. I was 11 when I went on my natural hair journey. I was a baby. No one in my family was natural at the time. And that's at least what I remember. But I remember no one in my family was like heavy into natural hair. Like, that wasn't a thing back then. Like, in our family at least. So I was on my own when it came to learning how to take care of my hair. My mom did help me a little bit, and she did let me know, like, oh, don't touch your hair, that's how it's gonna grow. But I mean, at that time, I didn't know what that meant, girl. I didn't know what that meant. Like, what you mean don't touch it? And I dealt with wishing I had a looser hair texture. I dealt with trying to figure out how to style my hair and the whole shebang while trying to also embrace my hair. What a journey I've been on. And I honestly didn't really learn how to really take care of my hair until like 2021-ish. Like, even now, like, I'm still learning how to take care of my hair, especially take care of my hair now that it's dyed, because that's a whole different journey, taking care of dyed hair. But like, it wasn't until recently until I even learned ways to take care of my hair. And we not even gonna get into texturism. That is that's one of the big breakers in the natural hair community. Texturism. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but texturism is like a big problem. And I can't stand that shit because they make it seem like having a looser hair texture is any better than having this. Did I already talk about me taking the terms good hair and nappy out of my vocabulary? I don't think I did. That's going to bring me into our next point, which is ways that I've deconditioned and went about my natural hair journey that I feel like helped me. Here we go. For starters, I took the term nappy and good hair out of my vocabulary. I don't care what anyone says. Those are derogatory terms when it comes to talking about natural hair. I cannot stand when I hear people talk about having good hair and, oh, her hair is nappy, her hair is this, that, and the third. I can't stand hearing it. And it's the stupidest thing that we still continue to do in the Black community is refer to our hair as good hair. Especially, it's really mainly the older Black generation that I see do that. Oh, she got good hair. Because when I first started my natural hair journey, no one liked that. My hair was nappy. My hair was hard. My hair was rough. My hair was too thick. And now all of a sudden I got good hair because it looked like this. Whenever I hear the term nappy or good hair, oh, it pisses me off. I would never ever use those terms to refer to my hair or any Black woman's hair. The next thing I did was get out of my comfort zone with my natural hair. I started wearing my hair in ways that I wouldn't normally wear it, and I'm honestly still doing that. Like head wraps. If you follow my TikTok or my Instagram or whatever, I love to wear head wraps. That's something that I never thought that I would enjoy, or that's something I never thought I would like. But I love wearing head wraps, and that was really out of my comfort zone when it came to a style. Another thing is also wearing mini twists. And not only mini twists, but wearing mini twists in its shrunken state. Like, after I would wash my hair, I would do mini twists while my hair was still wet. I think the biggest thing, this is the third thing, but this is probably the biggest thing on the list that I think helped me with my natural hair journey. And it was my self-love journey. Learning to love myself was was and is still the best journey I could have ever went on. I'm so grateful to really just love myself unconditionally. And when it comes to loving yourself unconditionally, it comes to learning to love every aspect of me, including my hair. And it was hard in the beginning, but I mean, when it comes to loving yourself in your entirety, I feel like you're bound to love your hair because it's just a part of you, especially as a black woman. Like, it's one of the biggest things that I feel like it's a declaration of power. I think somebody else said that, but like it's a powerful it's a really powerful thing to love not only who you are as a black woman, but to love your natural hair. Like, that shit is powerful. Yeah, I said she's a part of me, so I was bound to love her as well. Like, this is my girl. I love her. The next thing is pouring into my hair. I talk to my hair like she's a literal human being. Like, I don't I see my hair as being alive, almost. Like, I pour into her and I give her so much love. I talk to her with loving affirmations, and I just talk highly of my hair. And it's not necessarily to people, but I just talk highly of my hair to myself. Talk to your hair in the mirror. It may seem weird and diluted, but like, talk to her. Tell her how beautiful she is. I don't care. Talk to her like she a baby, because this is my baby. Like, I love her. And yeah, period. The next thing was accepting my hair texture for what she was and loving my hair texture unconditionally. Like I said before, when I was younger, I wanted to have like 3C hair. 3C, 3B, 3. I wanted a loose hair texture. It was really hard for me to just love my 4C hair. It was hard, and it really didn't help the times because back then on YouTube it was just always like 3C girlies or 4A girlies even doing that. I never had anyone to look up to in terms of hair whose hair looked. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like I never got to see someone who had hair like me when I was in the beginning of my natural hair journey. So it was a little hard to like my hair in its naturally textured state. But now you can't tell me I wouldn't want no loose hair texture for. I don't care how long it takes to, or how hard it is to maintain my 4C hair. I'm gonna love her down. I love her down. I love her unconditionally. Ain't nothing wrong with how tight my coils are. My coils are. Oh my god. The video cut off, so I have to go back. I literally finished the freaking video and I have to go back. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever. Okay, loving my hair texture unconditionally. Now, I do not absorb any negativity surrounding my natural hair, or any black woman's natural hair for that matter. I do not listen to anything negative around natural hair. I don't care if it's online. I don't care if it's in person. It go in one ear, not the other. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear no negativity surrounding natural hair because I don't want to hear it. Simple. You ain't got nothing good to say about our hair. It could be a little. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear nothing from anyone who ain't a black woman about our hair. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I had my tea just sitting here the entire time and I ain't taking out a one sip. It's lavender chamomile tea with probiotics. Okay, next thing is treating my natural hair with love and care. Like I said before, I love her. I'm not gonna sit up here and be rough with her. I'm not gonna be rough and just be ripping out of my natural hair. I don't even use combs in my natural hair. Like, I treat my hair with so much gentleness because she deserves to be treated with care and love. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and be ripping in my hair and ripping in my scalp, and I'm not finna be doing all of that. I'm not even finna be wearing tight hairstyles. If you braiding my hair too tight, that's another thing. I don't let anyone touch my hair. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about that. We're gonna talk about it at the end. Oh my god, I have to write that down because I'm gonna forget. Not letting people touch your hair. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, and that's it. Treating my natural hair with love. That was the last thing. So I hope those little tips help y'all. Here's what I said. I said, remember that you are on a natural hair journey. Don't feel pressure to have it all figured out. Just go with the flow. Like, go with the flow of figuring your stuff out. Figure out what works for your hair. This is only guidance. Everything that I stated in this video is only guidance to help you on your journey. Before we get into not letting people touch your hair, I want to leave y'all with this. Wear your hair how you want. But next time you feel like your hair isn't done, remember how sacred your natural hair is and how she should be treated with respect. Your hair should be treated with respect. She deserves to be treated with respect. Saying your hair isn't done when it's in its natural state is not feeling like your hair isn't birthday hair material. Making it seem like your hair isn't acceptable in all of its forms, stretched, unstretched, braids, whatever. We treat our hair with respect over here. Saying that your hair doesn't fit the aesthetic of where you're supposed to be going, like you're going out to eat or going to, yes it do, girl. It grows out of your head. That's what I'll never understand, is how we talk about our hair like it don't grow out of our freaking scalp like it's supposed to. And now, let's talk about not letting people touch your hair. Oh my freaking God. Like I said before, our hair is sacred. We should see our hair as sacred. Letting people touch your natural hair, don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm one to be talking, because I ain't been letting people touch my hair recently, but oh my God. The way that people used to want to touch my hair all the time. That's one thing also, is our hair holds energy. I'm a very spiritual person. I see my hair, I see black hair as something very, very spiritual. And hair, I truly believe that hair holds energy. And when you're letting people touch your hair, they're just transferring their energy in your hair. And everybody ain't got good intentions, especially even when it just comes into compliments. That's one of the biggest things people compliment me on all the time, is my natural hair. I always get compliments on my natural hair, but sometimes it don't be feeling like a compliment. That's also one of the reasons why I started wearing hair wraps, because hair wraps are actually a form of protection for our hair. It's a form of energetic protection. But yeah, don't oh my God, don't let people touch your hair. It might be hard, because it was hard for me telling people no, don't touch my hair, or if they ask, no, you can't touch my hair. Yeah, because I never wanted to be mean, but it's like, energy is real. Evil eye is real. This is the real black spiritual ish coming out right now. Even in my family, my grandma, my mom. I'll specifically talk about my mom. My mom burns our hair. I did not know my mom did not put our hair in the trash until like recently. She burns all of our hair. She don't let our. That's what I'm saying. Our hair is so sacred. This is a whole another conversation about spirituality, so I'm not even gonna get into that. But don't let people touch your hair unless you genuinely trust them. That's how it is for me. That's also when it comes to styling. I don't like people touching my hair anymore. I don't like just anyone like doing my hair, because I've just gotten so protective over my hair. So when it comes to going to get my hair done, when it comes to people touching in my hair, I get very, very like about it, and I'm very, very picky, because it's like I don't like any and everybody in my hair. You shouldn't want any and everybody in your hair. That's just my take, though. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this little chat. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. That's one of the. I'm a chatterbox, and I will run my mouth. So I love to talk. So you guys will see more of that soon, of course. Feel free to share anything in the comment section. Share your experiences. You just want to talk about things that I said. If you don't agree with some of the things I said, feel free, girl. Like I said, this is a safe space. But keep it respectful. But yeah, this is open to. We're here to talk. So talk y'all ish in the comment section. Yes, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!